Hello dear viewers, and a very warm welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the intricate world of the British royal family, bringing you the most recent developments and profound insights. Today, we turn our attention to a story that has once again cast a shadow over the periphery of the monarchy, focusing on a figure who has always navigated the tempestuous waters of royal life with a unique blend of resilience and vulnerability. Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York. Before we embark on this truly compelling and at times rather sobering discussion, please remember to show your support by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the fascinating lives of the royals. Your engagement truly helps us continue to bring you these in-depth analyses. Now, let us turn to the latest reports concerning the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson. It appears she has found herself in an unenviable position, reportedly retreating into the relative seclusion of Royal Lodge, following some rather shocking revelations that have surfaced regarding her past connections with the disgraced financier and convicted sex offender, Jeffrey Epstein. This is, without a doubt, a deeply unfortunate turn of events for a woman who has, for decades, walked a tightrope between royal association and independent public life. The advice given to the Duchess, as whispers from within royal circles suggest, is to lie low. This counsel aims to steer her clear of the intense glare of public scrutiny that has inevitably reignited in the wake of renewed controversy surrounding her correspondence with Epstein. It's a familiar pattern for those connected to such scandals, a strategy to allow the storm to pass. But for someone like Sarah, who has often thrived on public engagement and charitable work, such enforced withdrawal must feel like a veritable cage. Indeed, for the mother of two, remaining out of the public eye for an extended period presents a formidable challenge. Not only does it run counter to her energetic personality and lifelong dedication to public causes, but it also carries a significant risk, the potential impossibility of ever fully regaining her royal footing. We've seen how challenging it can be to step back into the light once one retreats into the shadows, particularly when the reasons for that retreat are so gravely serious. It is, of course, a poignant irony that Sarah Ferguson, often affectionately known as Fergie, now finds herself entangled in this web of controversy. Her former husband, Prince Andrew, Duke of York, has for years been mired in his own deeply damaging scandal, one that also irrevocably links him to Jeffrey Epstein. But now, it is the Duchess who finds herself at the very epicenter of renewed public debate, facing questions about her judgment and past associations. This latest development adds another layer of complexity, and indeed, another layer of sadness, to the already tumultuous narrative of the York family. The gravity of the situation is further underscored by reports indicating that the Duchess will likely find herself permanently excluded from the royal family's most intimate circle. This isn't merely a temporary cooling of relations. It suggests a lasting removal from the inner sanctum, a place of privilege and influence that, despite her divorce, she had often managed to remain close to, especially through her daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. This rather stark consequence emerges directly from the recent uncovering of an email sent by Ferguson to Epstein back in 2011. The contents of this correspondence are what have truly shaken the foundations of her public standing. In this email, the Duchess reportedly referred to Epstein as her supreme friend, and perhaps even more startlingly, conveyed her desire to humbly apologize for publicly rejecting him. These very words carry profound weight, painting a picture of a relationship far more complex, and perhaps more enduring, than many had previously understood or imagined. To put this into perspective, 2011 was a time when Jeffrey Epstein's dark past was already a matter of public record. He had by then served a jail sentence in Florida for soliciting prostitution from a minor. For Sarah Ferguson, a woman who has long championed numerous charitable causes, and often presented herself as a figure of compassion and empathy, to be found expressing such sentiments to a man with his known criminal history has understandably ignited a firestorm of criticism and disbelief. The revelation of this email has not merely surprised, it has deeply troubled those who have followed her career, and the repercussions of this scandal breaking have been both swift and severe. In a move that unmistakably signals the profound reputational damage inflicted, no fewer than 7 charities, for which the Duchess served as patron or ambassador, have severed their ties with her. This is not a decision taken lightly. Royal patronage typically brings prestige, publicity, and vital fundraising advantages. For such organizations to withdraw their association speaks volumes about the perceived toxicity of the situation. Among the charities that have parted ways are some of the United Kingdom's most respected and impactful institutions. The Teenage Cancer Trust, supporting young people battling cancer. Julia's House, a children's hospice providing essential care for life-limited children and their families. The Natasha Allergy Research Foundation, a charity funding vital allergy research, and the British Heart Foundation, one of the UK's largest funders of cardiovascular research. This collective withdrawal of support from such prominent names is a stark testament to the gravity of the controversy and to the growing perception that any connection to Sarah Ferguson now carries reputational risk. Royal biographer Ingrid Seward, a seasoned observer of the monarchy, offered her candid perspective to the paper, articulating the difficult path that lies ahead for the Duchess. She stated, and I quote, "This time she is probably going to have to do what she's never done before, and lie low for a while." This observation is particularly insightful given Sarah Ferguson's history. Throughout her post-divorce life, Fergie has rarely shied away from the spotlight. From television appearances and book deals to commercial ventures and charitable endeavors, she has consistently maintained a public profile, often using it as a means to support both herself and her daughters. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. The notion of her truly lying low marks a fundamental departure from her usual modus operandi, suggesting a situation of unprecedented severity. Miss Seward further elaborated on the long-term implications, adding, "These latest revelations about Fergie's association with Jeffrey Epstein, and the prospect that there is more to come, make it impossible for her to be part of the inner family circle again." This chilling phrase, "more to come," hints at the lingering shadow of Epstein's web of influence, and the very real possibility that further documents or details may yet emerge from ongoing investigations into his network. The inner family circle refers to the core working members of the royal family, those who participate in key events and enjoy the direct trust and confidence of the monarch. To be deemed permanently outside this circle signifies a profound and lasting shift in Sarah Ferguson's royal status. It would mean a significant reduction in her presence at royal engagements, a diminished role at family gatherings, and an almost complete erosion of any remaining vestige of her official royal standing. This is not merely social exclusion. It is the quiet but unmistakable drawing of a line, signaling the monarchy's determination to distance itself from a connection that has once again become painfully controversial. This situation also casts a long shadow over her daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, who have always remained fiercely loyal to both their parents. While their own positions within the royal family are secure, the ongoing controversies surrounding their mother and father undoubtedly add a layer of personal difficulty and public scrutiny to their lives. They represent the younger generation of royals, striving to make their own mark through charitable work and family life, yet constantly reminded of the complex and often troubled legacy of their parents' pasts. The broader implications of this saga for the royal family as an institution are equally significant. At a time when the monarchy is striving to present an image of stability, modernity, and unwavering public service under King Charles III, repeated scandals involving peripheral but still prominent figures can be deeply unsettling. Each new revelation, each controversy, no matter how distant from the sovereign himself, chips away at the carefully maintained facade of dignity and duty that the institution seeks to uphold. The Epstein affair, in particular, has proven to be a persistent and corrosive influence, bringing with it associations that are both universally condemned and deeply damaging. For Sarah Ferguson, this latest chapter represents a defining moment. Having weathered financial crises, public gaffes, and the challenges of life as a divorced royal for decades, she has often displayed a remarkable ability to recover. Yet the nature of these particular allegations, connecting her to one of the most reviled figures of modern times, may present a challenge unlike any she has faced before. This controversy strikes at the heart of not just her public image, but also the public trust and sympathy she has long relied upon. The advice for her to lie low is not merely about avoiding photographers. It is a call for deep reflection, a chance to reconsider her public role, her personal associations, and even her financial future. Without the support of her charities, and with a diminished public platform, the Duchess faces a period of significant uncertainty, where her opportunities for influence and income could be severely restricted. This moment demands introspection and accountability, forcing her to confront the long-term consequences of decisions made over a decade ago. Indeed, this entire episode serves as a stark reminder of how enduring the repercussions of one's associations can be, especially for those connected, however indirectly, to the royal family. Every email, every meeting, every word exchanged can years later resurface, reshaping reputations and altering lives. The shadow of Jeffrey Epstein continues to extend outward, ensnaring individuals who once moved in seemingly respectable circles, dragging their pasts back into the unforgiving light of public judgment. In conclusion, Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York, finds herself at a critical crossroads. The revelation of her 2011 email to Jeffrey Epstein, referring to him as her supreme friend and offering a humble apology for publicly rejecting him, has ignited a fresh wave of controversy. The result has been swift and severe: 7 major charities cutting ties, and an unmistakable directive to withdraw from public life at Royal Lodge. Expert opinion suggests this may mark an irreversible turning point, likely excluding her permanently from the royal family's inner circle due to the lingering stain of the Epstein scandal. This story leaves us with pressing questions about accountability, redemption, and the enduring impact of association within the royal sphere. What are your thoughts on this latest development? Do you believe Sarah Ferguson can ever truly regain public trust, or has this become a permanent blow to her standing? Please share your opinions and insights in the comment section below. We always appreciate hearing your perspectives and reflections on these unfolding royal events. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth royal analyses, and join us for our next royal update as we continue to explore the ever-evolving world of the British monarchy. Your support means the world to us. It helps our community grow and ensures we can keep bringing you these thoughtful discussions and detailed insights. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.